Hello and welcome to Simply South. I'm Harish Upadhyaya. Well, this is the show that gets you the flavor of South India, and our top story is from Telangana. The state saw some swift political drama unfolding in the state, especially within the BRS. It was BRS which first suspended K. Kavitha. The very next day, K. Kavitha came out and resigned from the party membership and resigned as MLC as well. She just didn't resign, but she also lashed out against KTR, Harish Rao and others, and she said that her cousins were really responsible for this fight within the family. She also said the irregularities that allegedly took place during the BRS regime in the state was because of her cousins, and that really has opened up a Pandora's box. Well, we are yet to hear any top leader from the BRS coming out and talking, but we have seen K. Kavitha launching a full-fledged attack, even as there are question marks on what next for K. Kavitha. Well, before we debate the story, K. Kavitha earlier spoke exclusively to CNN News 18, spoke about why she decided to quit the party, the circumstances that pushed her to take the decision, and her relationship with her brother and father. Ma'am, thank you for speaking to CNN News 18. We have seen that your family members coming out and saying that you've worked against their interest and possibly indicating that's why that suspension came in. What do you think really they believe that you did that went against the family and the party?
Well, I'll have to give you a little background. This all started about 100 years back when a very confidential communication has been leaked by certain people in my party, and since then I had been asking the party to make sure we punish these people, we check out who these people are, and maybe expel them out of the party. That was the whole stalemate that was happening in the last 100 days. As a result, at certain times these coteries can win better than the tallest of the leaders in certain parties, and that is what has happened. The coterie has won, and I have been suspended as a result. So when I was suspended, this is a party which I worked for in the last 20 years. I've given my family time, I've put my blood and sweat in this party. I worked very hard for this and for the formation of the state also. And when you are suspended in such an unceremonious way, it is but a natural reaction to resign. And when my father, who's also the president of the party, believes that I should not be a part of it, then there is no sense in remaining in the party. So that is why I had resigned.
Yes, ma'am. In fact, you also mentioned that when it really mattered, your brother did not stand by you. Are there specific instances that you want to recollect?
There are certain vested interest groups, a couple of my cousins who have only their self-interest, and I've been trying to put a checkmate on them from last 20 years because they have done a lot of malicious thing under the nose of my father. I have time and again brought those instances to his notice. We've put a check on them, but this time they have gone beyond a limit. They started creating these stories about me that I am floating a separate party, not now, from past 5-6 months, and they started airing these things in many local YouTube channels and trying to malign my reputation. And I had conducted a press conference in the Telangana Bhavan, which is our main party headquarters, and openly said that there is conspiracy happening against me. So my grouse with my brother is that he is the working president of the party. When a women MLC sits in the main party headquarters and asks for help openly, he did not reach out to me. That is the only complaint that I have with my brother. I had openly expressed that in the press conference also yesterday, and I do believe that if he had reached out to me today, this probably situation would not have arisen.
Well, you mentioned about your cousins. Why do you think, ma'am, your cousins are trying to divide the family now?
Well, it is always a united family always has the strength, and these guys who do not want to serve the Telangana society, nor they want the BRS party to be strong, they just want to their way to be done. So they want a divided family, and they played their hand well. Right now I am out. It's my brother and my father, and I don't think they are also out of danger. That is why I also requested my brother to watch out your back, and also to take care of father and watch out his back as well.
Ma'am, you've seen the PC Ghosh committee and the report and the details that have come out. You're saying that KCR was nowhere related to it, but others were. You've also taken names. But doesn't that indicate that your father also, as the head of the government then, possibly was aware of it?
I have also expressly said that because my father understood that this particular minister was into graft and various other things and politically trying to sabotage the party by funding various MLAs in 2018 elections, etc. He has been removed as irrigation minister in the second term of the BRS for this very reason. So when all this has happened, still he did not mend his ways, and even till date when there is this politically motivated report was given, this minister shreds all his responsibility and just points fingers at my father. So this politically motivated report is to basically crucify my father and him trying to escape, and this is all driven by the now Congress Chief Minister of Telangana, Mr. Revanth Reddy. My cousin Harish Rao, I very strongly believe, has surrendered to Mr. Revanth Reddy, and after that everything has been orchestrated.
Well, you've resigned from the party, you've resigned as an MLC as well, but what does it mean for the ties with your family, especially the relationship with your brother and your father now?
It's a complicated question. I don't want that to end because the most important person in my life, my mother, I don't want to lose any contact with her. I do wish that there will be a way to be in touch personally, if not politically.
Well, my final question to you, what next? What's the way forward for you, ma'am?
Honestly, I don't know. Right now it is all in a confusion, very painful and very surprising development actually, even for me. So I am going to take my time, but I know one thing, I've always come from the people and I belong among the people. So I will continue to be in the people. Now how, what, which format, I don't know, but no, I will not join Congress, I will not join BJP. I'll figure out what is my future course and then announce it properly.
Well, to take this debate forward, we have an eminent panel joining us on the show today. We have Mr. Rapapa Rao, who is a political analyst joining us. And we also have Dr. Varalakshmi Manchali, who is the Vice President of the Telangana Jagrati. Mr. Rao, this has been brewing for the last several months. We've seen K. Kavitha finally coming out and explaining what really led to this. And at the same time, we've seen the BRS responding in a very guarded manner. What do you think was the final nail in the coffin, sir, here?
Yeah, Kavitha, since the last few months, is coming out with so many allegations and aggression, in fact, that is. Because Kavitha's dissidence in the party began after her letters leakage. A letter of her got leaked, which she has written to KCR.
Yes.
It got leaked. And now latest her allegation is that that letter was leaked by Santosh Rao. Of late. And before that, he said, when she's coming back from America, when she was asked at the airport, she's saying that the letter was leaked by, there are some devils around KCR. They are doing the mischief. So that is what there are devils around KCR. That is what is exactly the way she expressed it. And always there are questions in the minds of the people, who are those devils. So
yes, absolutely.
Now she told openly it is Santosh Rao and Harish Rao. Santosh and Harish Rao. So then basically the issue is that why did Kavitha did not take responsibility for the defense of his father, for protecting his father, when she is saying now that there are devils around KCR, and she is warning KCR that he has to take care of a number of things so that the Telangana good will be taken care of, and she is also warning her brother KTR that Ramanna, the KTR called Ramanna, Ramarao is called Ramanna in Telangana. Ramanna take care of father and his health and other things. He is bidding some sort of bidding farewell. But that is not the way. A really concerned daughter doesn't do these things. One thing, let me say frankly, even if she is out of politics, even if she is expelled out of wrong reasons or whatever may be, she still is a daughter. Out of the politics also, she is a daughter of KCR. She can take care of him by being a normal person, even without political association with TRS. But she is not doing that.
I'll come back to Mr. Rao, but let me quickly go across to Dr. Varalakshmi. Ma'am, the point that Mr. Rao is also raising, saying that as
Namaste,
a daughter,
sir.
she should have taken care. Namaste,
Good
ma'am.
evening and namaste to.
Why shouldn't voice? Yes. Why didn't she take up these issues or voice these concerns when the party was in power, when she felt that there were people around her father and possibly brother as well, who perhaps are indulging in some sort of irregularity?
Yes. Yesterday also during the press conference which happened nearly about 1 hour, there was a question from media people also, like when your father, your party was in power, you haven't taken these kind of things. Why is it even after the party came down and now ruling party is other side, and then why is it now you are telling this? Why didn't you try telling earlier? Then giving reply to them, giving in answer to them, she said like, I have been telling to my father, like few of the things are like this, please look into that. And now when these kind of things are happening, even I was trying to tell to Ramanna, but he did not respond accordingly, she was saying. It was not that she just kept quiet something, but she, whenever, wherever, and whenever she wanted to say what is happening and what is not happening correctly, that time she was about to tell to her father and brother, but brother being working president, he did not respond to that, she was saying, to a question answered by the press people yesterday.
Ma'am, yes. The other allegation that she's made is that Mr. KTR did not stand by her during her difficult times. Yes. That seems to be a grouse that she has against Mr. Ramarao.
Yeah, see, I think when she has come back from jail, when she has come back from Tihar jail, then the things which all took place in her absence, or what all things she observed when she was in custody, maybe all those things. And after that, this 25 years anniversary of TRS took place. And in that also, she has observed a few things which did not go well, and which equal importance was not given to the senior party leaders. Now they might not be into the power, but from beginning, whomever were there, they have been invited there and they were not given any chance to speak on. Because when they were saying 25 years anniversary, then from beginning, whomever were there, they all took place in the meeting, but they were not given a chance to speak about the activities or about the development. They were not given a chance. That also she said, she mentioned in that letter, and we have also seen the letter into public. That time also she was saying, these all were the things which I wanted to tell to my father. Usually that is my habit from beginning. Whichever I wanted to tell to my father in a lengthy way, I wouldn't been telling him or wasting his time. So I used to draft and then send a letter to him. She was stating that.
Okay. Okay. Fine. I'll go to Mr. Rao. Mr. Paparao, you think that cut size is often that I had warned my family about what was happening, and the feeling that Mr. Ramarao did not stick by her or back her during her challenging and trying times?
If we go to understand the point why there is so much of trust deficit between KCR, KTR and Kavitha, in the first instance, why they did not trust her. That is what Kavitha should soul search. Why there is so much of trust deficit, why they are not lending her a year. What is the issue? And another thing is that what did Kavitha do over these 20 months after they lost the power? What did Kavitha do to defend the TRS? When TRS has so many cases filed against it, or the leaders of TRS, KCR and KTR got so many cases filed against them. Who defended them? Who is staunchly standing by them? Who is talking for them? If you see, since the beginning of the new assembly in 2023, with Revant Reddy as CM,
Yes.
it is Harish Rao who has shouldered the entire responsibility along with KTR. I want to add him. Harish Rao who has shouldered a lot of responsibility in defending TRS and KTR. And now 2 days back, if you see in Assembly of Telangana, when the issue of Ghosh Commission and Kaleshwaram came up, who is defending single-handedly so much of a gallant fight it is. We are all seeing here in Telangana. So much of fight was put up by Harish Rao.
But Mr. Rao, I think...
Please.
I think Mr.
You are not audible, sir. There is something wrong here somewhere.
Responsible. Okay, we will come back to you. But I'll go back to Ms. Dr. Varalakshmi. Ma'am, this argument that Harish Rao has been at the forefront fighting for PRS ever since Reddy came to power. And the larger question on why this is sorted out within the family.
So the reason why in the family that has been raised, I am not on into that, but yesterday in the press conference and the discussion happening, Kavitha ji was saying ki from beginning, wherever the activities, developmental activities or whichever was in forefront of Harish Garu, he did not give clear information to KCR Garu, or he was not, he was just bothered, he was just in front to execute that, but not all the details properly was given to him, or the details were missing when it went into front of his front of her father view. She was saying that in every aspect, whichever Harish Rao ji was taking front forward, those were not clearly given to her father, and he was trying to what to say, like diverting those things, and he was not ready to give all the negative kind of thing, where he always wanted to focus his activities on positive things only. That is what the reason, wherever the negatives went on, it was not being known by him.
All right. Mr. Rao, looking at what next for Kavitha, how do you see, sir, as an analyst, what's the road ahead for her politically? Where does it take her from here? What are the options before her?
I think there are parallels between Sharmila, Jagan's sister, and Kavitha here. There is same script is unfolding, it looks like that, and Telugu media is writing about this comparison between Sharmila, Jagan's sister, and Kavitha here. But Sharmila is in a different context of AP. But here it is Telangana. Telangana is very politically conscious, and people know that they question. There's a lot of questioning in Telangana. They don't leave the matters wherever they are, and they fight back. So in such a situation, and the more so when the people became so aware after Revant Reddy came to power, people are becoming more conscious of what is happening. And they know pretty well what is happening in Telangana is a sort of conspiracy. That is what the sort of, to term it so, there is a very big conspiracy against TRS and KCR. That is what they are believing. So in this context, Kavitha, whether she is in the party, she is already marginalized because of her activity. And even if she goes out, I don't think she will have an impact, whatever allegations. And tomorrow, what will happen is that if Kavitha will.
But do you see, sir, the possibility of Telangana Jagrati being converted into some sort of a political movement and a political
Maybe
party. Is that an
already there are
option for
plans I
Kavita
heard.
at this point in time?
Already there are plans I heard, and maybe she is also. There is gossip going on that she may join a ex political party. I don't know what that thing is. She may join that, but whatever it might be, what is going to happen from tomorrow is first thing. In order to smash TRS and KCR, there will be a mudslinging through the family member herself, and that mudslinging, and there is a lot of media in Telangana that will carry all those things in the banner form, and they will add masala to it. From tomorrow onwards, there will be many things coming up from Kavita, and there will be media, newspapers, and all making headlines of it. All this will happen, and then begins the real Gobel campaign. I don't say KCR is spotless. There may be mistakes in him, but the real Gobel's campaign is going to begin from tomorrow. Whatever allegations she makes will be highlighted.
Okay.
And the entire onslaught will
Since that's what you're anticipating.
Excuse me?
Since that's what you're anticipating, sir, let me quickly bring in Dr. Varalakshmi.
What happened with Sharmila?
I'll quickly bring in Dr. Varalakshmi. Madam.
Yes, I wanted to say, from the day one, when she has been taken into custody and then been prisonized, from that day, there were many trolls on her. Even she came back and going to the districts and then looking for the developmental activities or meeting the people, whether it could be with BC reservation kind or women related things, or visited a hostel where girl child passed away because of different reasons, or ill health, unhygienic situations, such kind of things. But even when she went also, there were
Telangana
plenty of trolls.
Be converted into a political party.
Plenty of roles where nobody from BRS party, no MLA, no ex-ministers have took any stand. Instead of that, there were something called they were also, their quietness also encouraged other people, even BRS Karyakartas.
In fact, Dr. Varalakshmi,
that's something that more and more comments. That also was one of the disappointed thing in her concern. And when these media people are comparing Jagan Garu, Sharmila Garu as brother and sisters, and here it might be the relation might be same in a political party where both the sisters are fighting with this. And here the matter, the totally thing, what I wanted to say or I wanted to anticipate is, it's not that there cannot be comparison, because she's already into politics and she's a good leader. Before joining to the party itself, she was with Telangana Jagriti. She had many Karyakartas. She was having a crystal clear picture what she has to do to the society. And somewhere else in 2014 January, she took the membership of BRS, TRS, so that she will be able to contest into the election.
Well, Dr. Varalakshmi, that's the precise point that even Kavita has reiterated multiple times. Ms. Kavita saying that she felt hurt that her brother and other leaders did not stand by her during her challenging times. We'll have to see what next for her in this politically crucial state. Thank you, Mr. Rao and Dr. Varalakshmi, for talking to us. Well, that was the top story of the week, but time to look at all the other major stories that hit headlines in a quick wrap, even as we end this show. Thank you for watching.
A disgruntled ADMK leader and former minister Sengotian has now called for the unity of the AIADMK. He has now urged Edappadi Palanisamy to consider inviting those who've been removed from the party without mentioning the names of TTV Dinakaran, Sasikala as well as O Pannirselvam, and he gives them a 10-day ultimatum to consider inviting those who've been sent out of the party. And while there were speculations that perhaps he could walk out of the AIADMK, in his speech, Sengotian praised Jayalalitha and says that he's always an ADMK cadre. He was given two opportunities to leave the party, but he will stay loyal to the AIADMK. Meanwhile, TTV Dinakaran, an ousted ADMK leader as well as the founder of the AMMK has walked out of the NDA alliance and says that it's because of betrayal by Edappadi Palanisamy that he's decided to walk out of the NDA alliance. This comes just weeks after O. Pannirselvam had walked out of the NDA alliance. Meanwhile, the BJP says that they will ensure that parties stay united to defeat the DMK. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, during his visit to England to woo investors, had also unveiled a portrait of revolutionary leader Periyar at the Oxford University. He said that it's an honor to unveil a portrait of Periyar, and he hailed the self-respect reforms. Also said that we are not just celebrating history, we are guiding for tomorrow.
Shocking visuals of a youth congress worker being brutally assaulted inside a police station in Thrissur district. The incident happened in 2023, and after a long legal battle, the CCTV visuals came out through the Right to Information Act. Opposition leader V.D. Satishan has demanded strict action against the police personnel and said that they should not be kept in service. The week-long Onam celebrations organized by the state government is on from September 3rd to September 9th. The streets of Thiruvananthapuram will be lit, and there will be several cultural programs over these 7 days. The celebrations will come to an end on September 9th with a grand procession and pageantry.